A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant meeting on Monday, U.S. President Donald Trump sat down with El Salvador's President Nayib Bukele, a leader who has garnered praise from the Trump administration for his controversial approach to immigration and crime. Bukele's government has opened its prison doors to accept alleged gang members and detainees from the U.S., aligning with Trump's aggressive immigration policies. This partnership has raised eyebrows and concerns over human rights abuses and the treatment of deportees in El Salvador's prison system. The Trump administration has utilized the 1798 Alien Enemies Act to deport hundreds of Venezuelans to El Salvador, including a Maryland resident, Kilmar Abrego Garcia, who was sent back despite having an order protecting him from deportation. This case has sparked significant legal and ethical debates, as the U.S. Supreme Court upheld a lower court's order for his return, but left ambiguities regarding the government's obligations to facilitate that return. Stephen Miller, the White House Deputy Chief of Staff, stated that the fate of deported individuals lies with the government of El Salvador, asserting that the U.S. cannot extradite its citizens against the wishes of foreign nations. This sentiment was echoed by Trump, who expressed admiration for Bukele's handling of crime in El Salvador, dismissing concerns about human rights violations in the country's notorious megaprison, where many detainees are held. Critics have pointed to the harsh conditions and alleged abuses within these prisons, where the U.S. has sent individuals labeled as gang members without giving them a chance to contest their status. Bukele's administration has been accused of negotiating with gangs to reduce violence, a claim he vehemently denies. However, the Biden administration has raised alarms about credible reports of human rights abuses, including arbitrary arrests and torture. The deportation of Abrego Garcia, who has a family in the U.S., highlights the complexities and potential injustices of the current immigration policies. His lawyers argue that he was wrongfully deported without any legal proceedings against him. His case has become emblematic of the broader issues surrounding the treatment of migrants and the use of wartime laws in a time of peace. In a recent press conference, Trump reaffirmed his commitment to bringing Abrego Garcia back if ordered by the Supreme Court, while simultaneously praising Bukele for his efforts to manage crime and immigration. This relationship between the two leaders raises critical questions about the future of U.S. immigration policy and the ethical implications of outsourcing immigration enforcement to foreign governments. As the U.S. continues to deport individuals to El Salvador, the implications of this alliance will likely resonate throughout the hemisphere. The administration's approach has drawn criticism from human rights advocates and political opponents, who argue that such policies undermine the principles of justice and due process. As this situation unfolds, the international community watches closely, concerned about the potential ramifications for human rights and the treatment of migrants worldwide. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.